So underway, split start here, 21 starters, the men's C, 3,000 metres, and we have from Glen Huntly, Jack Larner, Will Beddoes from South Melbourne. Tom Harvey is in Station 5, Kazadi Kadima from Shepparton Athletics. From Old Scotch, we have Connor Merrigan. Jackson Eden from Bendigo Harriers. From Ivanhoe, David Gregg. From Collingwood Harriers, Lockie Fangmeyer. Tyler Dirksen from South Melbourne. Alan Vernal, Athletics Nuttawading. From Diamond Valley, Cameron Ellis. From Collingwood Harriers, Max Luke. Lewis Gillette from Bendigo Harriers, who is leading the race. Joe Waller from Melbourne University. From Doncaster, Josh Asker. Matthew Holditch from Sandringham. Tom Robertson is also racing. Cade Hutchison from Bendigo University. Nicholas Chambers, Glen Huntly from Box Hill. Kalan Luong and Jerry Stamoulis from Old Zavarians. So it is the Bendigo Harrier there leading the way. It looks like Kadima might be sitting just behind him in the uniform of the Shepparton Athletics Club, the blue colours. And do we have a pacemaker? I missed him on the way around because I was reading out lots of names. You can see Robertson sitting in midfield at the moment. Dirksen sitting at the rear of the field. And now we see the pacemaker. I think Paddy Matthews might be doing the job once again. So big thanks to Paddy. He does a regular job at pacing here at the Box Hill events and also at Milers Club. So great to have Paddy giving back to the other competitors with his pacing. But it is Gillette from Bendigo Harriers taking advantage of that pacing. Kadima's going quite wide. Max Luke on the rails at the moment. Kalan Luong also out there early. Also up in the proceedings, Connor Merrigan, also Jackson Eden from Bendigo Harriers. So pace ticking along quite nicely. 8:45 is the green lights, 8:45. And you can see that those in blue at the moment, which is Paddy's got them up there with Gillette at the moment, they're just sitting ahead of that 8:45 schedule. So the whole field probably sitting sub-9 at the moment. So the field's still very well joined together. Coming through, they'll be getting the 1 kilometre mark. So the entire field, I'd say, should be under that 3-minute mark as they come through, or just on it for the tail end of the field as they come through to get 5 laps to go. Kazadi's still going quite wide. Merrigan in good position. So Luke's just ahead of him. We're seeing Asker taking a wide line now to try and get good position as they go through right on the 3-minute mark there, or just under 3 minutes for the majority of the field. All of the field under the 3. And that included Jack Larner, the young man from Glen Huntly. In good position there, Jack. Doesn't need to do much, just sit in that position there. As we're seeing a few moves starting to take place. Alice in midfield there for Diamond Valley, just sandwiched between the 2 South Melbourne runners in Beaudoux and Dirksen. A little bit of a gap now forming between Dirksen and the chasers. So all of the field now into the red, so we're seeing them dropping off that pace. So we need some of the boys to work forward, work together to try and keep in that green zone if they can. So 8:45 target time. So top seed here, I'd say Maxi Luke, he's got an 8:48. Also, Asker's an 8:52 man, so this pace should not be uncomfortable for these guys as they're still in the first half of the race. So change of lead. Nicholas Chambers, Glen Huntly leading the way. Sandringham runner in next position there. And that is Holditch. Luke still in third, Asker in next position, then Gillette. So you can see the field just drifting away slightly, but good run here from Chambers, just moving it forward nicely at the moment and just picking that pace back up again as they're approaching back into the green zone once again. So that lead group, probably of about 10 of them, they're sitting in the sub-9 zone. I think the others are just starting to drift back slightly. Chambers leads. Holditch in good position. Luke's run a very smart race, just hugging the rails the whole way through Max Luke, as they're one of the top seeds. Kalan Luong, Box Hill boy, sitting nicely. Just sitting on the shoulder of Asker. Gillette still running well in next position. Merrigan in next, then Greg. Next one coming through is Eden. Beddoes in next position. Hutchison starting to come alongside Vernal and Kadima. And we have Dirksen just at the rear of them. So no real change apart from the fact that those lights are just starting to escape them slightly. So Dirksen now making a little bit of a move. Looks like one of the Richmond Harriers is going with him. And it looks like Holditch might have taken the lead now, just getting that pace going again. So Matthew Holditch, one of the younger runners in the race, but he's looking strong as he just starts to move away from the pack here. So that's a very good move as they go through. They're well and truly into the 2nd kilometre now. Oh, sorry, into the 3rd kilometre. So coming through to get 2 laps to go. Holditch leads. Luke has come out off the rails. A few signs of stress coming on the faces now though. Dirksen and Beddoes working together. Just off the back of them is Tom Harvey from Richmond. Robertson now feeling the pain of the 3,000 metres. You see Matty Holditch still looking strong out front. Max Luke's made a very good move there to move into 2nd position. He has Chambers just behind him. Luong now being passed. It could be Merrigan starting to make his way forward. There's 600 metres out. The pack coming together. There are still 7 of them locked together. Asker at the rear of that field. Luong now starting to move forward ahead of Chambers. Early leader there in Gillette, back in the picture again. Coming in 3rd position. But now Luke leads it. 500 metres out. Max Luke, one of our top seeds. Merrigan just to the outside of him. Luong, another one of the youngsters in the field. Looking very strong here as they chase the lights down. So Merrigan makes his move for the lead here at the bell. Luong, Gillette still up there. Holditch there. Chambers, also Asker. Eden, Dirksen, Kadami. Greg in next position, then Harvey. But out front, Merrigan still leads it. Luong's looking quite dangerous here. Gillette's still in the picture as well. Break then to Chambers. Holditch in next position with Asker. Dirksen starting to move in on them. So out front, it's really bunched. There's a group of 4 of them. Now the move's starting to take place. Luong, as I said, looked pretty comfortable. He's gone to the outside there of Luke. So Luong, Luke, now Gillette's back in it again, and Merrigan goes up another cog. This is going to be a great race down the home stretch. Let's give them plenty of support. An interesting race, this one. They've all duked it out front, and the early leader, Gillette, looks like he's chasing those lights down the home straight, and the Bendigo Harrier looks like he's going to take this one. So nice running there from Gillette. He'll take it. Luke will be in next position, both under the 850 mark. Merrigan on the 851. Then we have Chambers, Holditch, Dirksen in next position, then Eden, Robertson, also Beddoes coming through there, also Show Waller, Greg through on that 9-minute mark, Hutchison in next position, but great running there and taken out by the Bendigo runner there in Lewis Gillette.
And I ran like 550 off.